Hello. Let's take a look at this multiple choice question set, and we'll follow the steps that we covered in the previous lesson to prepare for listening. Then we'll listen to it, and we'll check the script to see how well we solved the answers. Now, number 21, I guess, let's look for the key words. Our first step should be finding key words that we can listen for. And the key word here is pretty clear: practice exams. Practice exams. In number 22, the key word, Adam thinks, and essay papers. Very important, essay papers. And then in 23, we have Mary criticizes, and we have multiple choice questions. Almost all of the keywords there. But you can see that we've got three subjects: practice exams, essay papers, multiple choice questions. And that's the order that we want to listen for. Now, if we have a little bit of extra time, we can just read through our A, B, and C just to get a sense of what we're listening for. So number 21, we can see that we need to check how many exams, okay, and notice in total. Altogether, in total. There might be a bit of a trap there. Number 22, what is Adam's opinion about essay papers? And it looks like we've got theoretical or practical medical knowledge. Okay, and 23 looks like we could be talking about women and men. Okay, which one they favor, or something about detailed instructions. So the important thing is to check the keywords, as you can find the answer while you're listening. However, if you have time to read the different choices, that is great as well. All right, now let's go ahead and listen to the script. This is a conversation between, as you guessed, Adam and Mary. And as you listen, try to listen for the correct answers. When we're finished, we'll take a look at the script and try to find any traps or difficulties that we may have had.
So, what did you think of the practice exams last week?
You mean the mock exams?
Yeah. I thought some of them were tough.
They were certainly hard, and generally they were very long.
Yeah, they were spread over a whole week, which made it impossible to relax.
Exactly. But what did you think of each test?
Of the 7 exams we did, the least enjoyable for me were the 2 3-hour essay papers.
Why didn't you like the essay papers?
I'm not particularly good at writing things down like that in a short space of time. And I don't think it's a good way of testing our theoretical knowledge of medicine.
I'm the opposite, I'm afraid. I'm much better in the written essay exams than the other types of tests. But what about the 2 multiple choice exam papers in basic science and anatomy?
They weren't too bad. If you didn't know the answer, all you had to do was guess.
That's okay, but I never feel comfortable with guessing. And you know that there is research that shows that women are disadvantaged when doing multiple choice questions compared to men.
You've mentioned this before, but I'm not sure I believe it.
It's true. Multiple choice questions benefit men more than women. They are a male construct.
If you say so.
It's not if I say so. Anyway, you have to be careful with multiple choice questions because of the negative marking. That can really bring the score down if you keep guessing and get all of the guesses wrong. It's double negative.
Yeah, that is a danger.
What about the role play?
Now let's take a look at the script and see if we can find the correct answers. And remember, 21, we were looking for practice exams. Write that correctly, practice exams. And number 22, essay papers. Those were the subjects that we are listening for. Okay, and we could hear it right here. This first one, how many exams did we have? The practice exam came a little before this in the dialogue. what we're listening for is how many exams, right? And what you'll see is that there are actually three numbers in this line. We have 7 and 2 and 3. So this is a little trap given by the test writer. Okay, and it says, of the 7 exams we did, the least enjoyable for me were the 2 3-hour essay papers. So the way the grammar is constructed here, our correct answer comes at the beginning. The 7 exams. So the answer is 7B. Okay, 7 exams total, 2 essay papers. Okay, 2 essay papers. C, 11, tests your ability to listen. Right? 7, 11, the words sound similar. Okay, so you got to listen carefully and hear 7 rather than 11. Number 22, we were listening for essay papers. And we get that in the question right here. And the answer that Adam gives, okay, the reason why he doesn't like them, he says, I'm not particularly good at writing things down like that in a short space of time. And here's where we hear the answer. I don't think it's a good way of testing our theoretical knowledge of medicine. I don't think it's a good way of testing our theoretical knowledge of medicine. So it's a bad way of testing our theoretical knowledge. That is kind of the important word there. Let's highlight that in blue. Testing our theoretical knowledge, and it's a bad way to test our theoretical knowledge. So let's find the right answer here. Theoretical knowledge and bad, inappropriate for assessing theoretical medical knowledge. Okay, I don't think it's a good way. So we're listening there for positive or negative, suitable or inappropriate, good or bad. In this case, we need to hear that negative. I don't think it's a good way. Finally, we get to number 23. And actually in the dialogue right before this, we got the cue multiple choice questions. So as soon as we move on to multiple choice, now we're looking for our answer. And we can see right away that we've got women and men, right, compared to men. So we're listening for, are they good for women or bad for women? Right? Are they benefiting women or are they benefiting men? It says here, let's see if we can find it. There's research that shows that women are disadvantaged. Okay, disadvantaged. And she repeats it again here. Multiple choice questions benefit men more than women. And that should give us our clear answer of C. 23 was a pretty easy one. She repeats the answer twice, in fact.